Hello everyone, I am Manoranjan H, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Bagepalli. Today we discuss on Strategic Human Resource Management prescribed by Bangalore North University for 5th semester BBA. The topic which we are going to discuss today is a case study with special reference to Strategic Human Resource Management in SR Steel Limited. In the previous class or a video, we discussed on various approaches and barriers to strategic human resource management. So we shall discuss on strategic human resource management practices, which is provided in SR Steel Limited. So the outcome of the particular session would be you will be able to understand the various human resource management practices which is provided in SR Steel Limited. So let's discuss. So before that, I'll just make you understand the perspective of human resource management, which is very important nowadays in an organization, especially strategic human resource management plays a very vital role in organizational success. So it is a prime objective of every human resource manager to frame strategies in such a way that it is accomplishment of the business goals and objectives will be set and met in a proper manner. So Michael Porter clearly explains that human resource management can only be successful with reference to human resource development. Any organizational competitive advantage can be done with special reference to human resource development. If your human resource development consideration is very good in your organization, no doubt it is internally related to competitive advantage or success of an organization. So now we shall discuss with reference to SR Steel Limited. This is very true. Whatever Michael Porter has said, it is very true with respect to SR Steel Limited. You can see here, it is integrated HRD consideration in strategic formulations. SR Group is one of the India's leading business conglomerates with assets base of over 4 billion US dollars. Converted to Indian rupee, it is 17,000 crores approximately. So the group is committed to the development of core structure and infrastructure business in India and abroad. No doubt it has got business set up in India and as well as abroad as well. It is actively involved in 5 principal areas. The line of businesses includes steel, shipping, oil and gas, power and communications. So these are the areas where SR Steel is doing business. So you can see here the various manufacturing facilities are set up by SR Steel Limited includes Vizag Pellet Complex, Hazira Steel Complex, Indonesia Cold Rolled Complex, and the last one strategic investment in IIVA Italy. It's an abroad thing. So we can see here these are the different manufacturing setups. Here you can see the executives are increasingly recognizing the human resource development one of the key considerations. So this is the present scenario of SR Limited. Going forward, we'll discuss what are the different HR strategies they have adopted, and how they met the different problems and all. So we will discuss that. So here it says they are following the new strategies. Human resource development is one of the key considerations for ensuring overall success of a company strategy. For example, you can see more than 50% of trained programs are designed and implemented primarily taking strategic perspective. So in the organization, 50% of the training programs are designed and implemented strategically. So now you can see the vision and mission statement is evolution of the people in the organization from various levels of participation. Instead of conducting various programs in conventional way, earlier they were doing the programs or any kind of activities or programs or trainings, they were doing very conventional way. Now they have changed everything. Now strategies have come up. Now they are thinking with special reference to people development, different approach, altogether different approach they are following human resource development approach. They are thinking that it's a very powerful tool in achieving corporate strategy and business objectives. So here, while implementing human resource development strategy, they consulted one of the important premier institutions of the country and gave him a responsibility to align corporate strategy with HR strategy of the organization. So they hire outsider. So they went for outsourcing to think what are the different HR strategies to be adopted in their organization for success. So they went for the outsourcing, and so they've been hired or consulted. He has given certain task with special reference to corporate strategy and HR strategy, like that. So the work started with an action research to understand the problems in the business which hinders the performance. So the particular outsourcement, the task of the outsourcing person is to analyze the various problems in the business with special reference to the performance is concerned. So based on the findings, he has got various findings. They could identify that low performance was due to low morale of the employee, insecurity, poor communication, lack of professionalism, adosism, etc. So the findings of the particular survey, or the outsourced person has identified, these are the findings, that the low performance is due to these factors. First one is low morale of the employee, insecurity, poor communication, lack of professionalism, adosism, etc. So for that, what are the different human resource development strategies they have adopted is very important here. So you can see the first important, the strategy they have adopted is right sizing human resources. They have reduced the human resource, they have changed the total the structure of the human resource itself. So they have depended on only right sizing the human resource. Whatever the employees who are required for the right job, they have hired only those many people. The unwanted or critical resources only kept inside, and the non-critical people will be sent out from the organization. The second thing is developing a learning culture through continuous learning. See, they have created a platform of learning. Okay, so developing a learning culture through the continuous learning. So every employee have been, for the career development of an organization, an employee, which in turn leads to the organizational success. Proper learning techniques, training have been given to the people. You can see people were exposed to latest technology, management techniques through workshops, discussions, technical sessions in each department. Next, we have web-based customer relationship management. Earlier, there was no concept of web-based training and all. Now, the SRC Limited team management has made a web-based customer relationship management. It has linked manufacturing unit with each vital customer through net. So through internet, they made a linkage between different departments. Next, we have introduction of open house. So SRC Limited, based on the findings, went for an introduction of open house. It's like an open house forum where we can share your ideas, problems, thinking, everything, so that everybody will accept your ideas, and if there is any problem, we can discuss and sort out your problems. Next, we have organizations executive leadership camp to develop corporate pride among employees. See, they have made a camp so to develop corporate pride among the employees of an organization. So the young executives in an organization were taken into a hill station where they were exposed to yoga, meditation, latest management techniques of team working, etc. So they created a bondage between different employees and management people to exchange their ideas and strategies, so that it will be helpful for organizational development. The next point comes introduction of Willy Korf award system. It is an award or award scheme wherein a new idea or strategy will be identified and benefited for organizations. See, this scheme is to encourage the employees to generate new idea in improving the workplace productivity. In this process, employees were lending contributory hand towards the management. So there will be any employee who is giving different ideas for the accomplishment of the objectives of the organizational success. He will be recognized in an organization. So next, we have regular training with target of 7 Mondays per employee. So every employee, this is also one of the important strategies which they have followed. Every employee have been given different training schedule for every Mondays. See, you can see that they made compulsory for each employee to undergo training at least for 7 days in a year. For 7 days in a year, Monday they will be given training and to increase their learning capabilities and develop themselves, which in turn lead to organizational success. Next, training programs on areas of concern. Any employee who requires specific training in which their capabilities can be increased, a training will be given to them. And we have the last one, special programs. So special program campaign is also being done in an organization. You can see 4-point program to enhance shareholders value through capacity enhancement, contribution enhancement, reduction in financial cost, enhancing the value of intangible were adopted as a strategic step towards achieving business performance. So for increasing the business performance, these are the special programs that have been conducted in an organization, SR Steel Limited. See, this is very important. After implementing these kind of strategies, what is the change? You can see here, after implementing the above strategies within the organization for a period of 2 years, the organization ended with a half-year current fiscal year with the highest sales volume, a record level of exports. The total sales grew. The total sales grew for about 28% lakh tons. 28% at 8.73 lakh tons. So earlier compared to the previous years, in the 2 years after this strategy, HRD is accomplished in the organization, 28% sales have been increased, and you can also see the drastic change in the development of an organization. The exports registered a quantum jump of 113% to 4.43 lakh tons. So earlier it was 2.08 lakh tons corresponding to the last year. So you can see 113% has been increased with the exports. It is not, you can see it is 113%. It's almost, double or triple like that. The production of HR coils have grown over 21% at 8.73 lakh tons during the current of, financial year, 7.2 lakh tons in the corresponding period last year. So this is the comparison over the last years. 21% has been increased in the production of HR coils. Next, we have this shows the enhancement of productivity. Moreover, it has been assessed that the downtime has been reduced drastically with high employee satisfaction. See, earlier there was a low, employee morale, low employee satisfaction. Now, after the strategies have been clearly adopted in an organization with all these parameters, the employee satisfaction is drastically changed and it has increased sales, profit, everything has been increased. So this is the conclusion part. You can see today they were these people are amongst the low cost producers of hot rolled coils by virtue of being integrated right from the iron or steels, resulting in one of the highest operating margins in India, with a dominant market share in especially high valued added products. So after adopting these strategies in an organization, SR Steel Limited has grown gradually, and the employee low morale or employee dissatisfaction is changed to employee high morale and employee satisfaction. So with this, you can definitely say that in SR Limited, what is the importance of human resource development nowadays? The strategic human resource development or strategic human resource management plays a very important role in every organization. So this is a best example, SR Steel Limited. So this case study definitely helps us understand what is the role or importance of human resource management, strategic human resource management in every organization. Thank you.